Welcome back to the Chapter 7. We're looking at the test review, problems number 42 and 43. This is simply just the writing the exponential and power functions. So the very first thing, when I see a table and I know that I'm going to use stat edit, then I'm going to look at what they want me to actually calculate, and they are looking for a power model, which means I need a power equation. In this particular problem, they're asking for the number of years since 1970. So I'm not going to put 1975 in the calculator. I'm going to put 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. Okay, when I put those numbers in the calculator, remember stat edit, you put the x's in the L1 list and the y's go in the L2 list. In this particular problem, the years are the x values and the wage values go in the L2, which is the y values. Okay, so when I go to stat calculate, I'm going to use PWR-REG. And I get, for the A, I get 1.016, rounding to the 3 decimal places. And then I get, for the B, I get 0.456. Okay. They ask you to give what the number would be if you were looking at 2020. And so we plug in 50 for the X. But remember PEMDAS, you have to do 50 to the 0.456 first before you can multiply that 1.016. Okay, so our answer is going to be y equals 6.048, or you could have put 6.05 because I usually say to round to 2 decimal places when you're looking at money. Okay, so therefore, please remember that the equation is your answer. If you just write A equals and B equals, I will not give you credit for that. You have to be able to write what the equation is, because that's what we're asking for. It is important to know that power model means that I want a power equation, meaning that I want to find out what this number is right here. Okay? Don't use quad, because quad only means 2, and this is not a 2 here. I need to find out what this number is. Okay? All right, so let's move on to 43. Again, I'm going to use stat edit. I'm going to put all of the values. The x's will go into the L1 list, and the y values, in this case is W, will go into the L2 list. They're asking for an exponential model, so I'm going to use EXPREG. The numbers I get for A are 0.509 and B is 1.46, making sure that you round to 3 decimal places, and if necessary, you just round to 2 if that was what it causes. Okay? Again, your answer is the equation. Do not write A equals and B equals. You have to write out the equation. Okay? They also ask us to plug in a 9 for the exponent, or the x. Okay, so again, I'm going to use PEMDAS, 1.46 to the 9th, and then I will multiply times 0.509. This is actually very important because a lot of people forget about that. They'll start multiplying all the way across, and so they'll multiply here first, and then they'll do the exponent, which is totally wrong. Okay, so again, let me say it one more time. 1.46 to the 9th, find out what that answer is, and then multiply times 0.509, and you should get y equals 15.342. These are your 2 answers. All right, thank you for watching.